Hello, everybody. Sean, you're first here. Yeah. Oh, whoopsie. Let me go back to. There we go, and then back to comments. All right. So, I see 3 eyeballs, and Sean, I'm assuming that you can hear me. Otherwise, you would say something, right? Like, tell me if it's good. I believe it should be. Hi, Cindy. Okay. So we got more eyeballs. Good. So, welcome, ToniStamps, my channel. Tony Tesler, that's me. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Hey, Cruz. Happy New Year. Yep, Happy New Year to everybody. I can't believe it's already like January 4th. I had so many things I meant to get done this week, and here we are Thursday. Wah, wah, haven't got them done. Not off to a great start. But anyway, hey, Gloria. Hi, Deb. So if you're here, if you're returning, thank you for being here. If you're new, I hope you like it. Subscribe, thumbs up, hearts, like all the things. That would be awesome. We have a few announcements and then we're going to get started. So first thing, big deal is today. Hey, Marlene. Today the mini catalog and the Sale-a-Bration catalogs went live. So if you have not checked those out, they are on my blog. I updated that the other night. So if you don't have them in your hands, you can go see the PDFs. So ToniStamps.blogspot.com. I had a banner, but I don't feel like messing with that. So check them out. If you don't have a demonstrator and you would like a catalog, let me know. Message me, email me, ToniStamps@yahoo.com, and I will get one out if you're in the US, and I will get one out to you. Hey, Rose. Rose, I've been meaning to email you too this week to see what's up with. We'll talk later. So anyway, mini catalog and Sale-a-Bration. So I like the Sale-a-Bration choices. So Sale-a-Bration, if you are new, is a 2-month period. So from now through the end of February, every $50 you spend or $100, you pick something free from the Sale-a-Bration items. They're normally like a few stamp sets. There's a bunch of designer papers. Hey, Cindy. There's a bunch of designer papers this time. There's a ribbon that I almost didn't see. There's some embellishments. There's dies. Like there's quite a few choices. But that is for every 50 or 100 before tax and shipping. All right. The special with Sale-a-Bration, it's also a good time if you want to sign up to be like a discount shopper, or if you want to make a go at it. There are some really good deals during Sale-a-Bration for new recruits, right? That's what we call them. There's a glass mat that you can get. So starter kit is $99. You pick out $125 worth of stuff. There's also 2 extra freebies that you pick from. Option 1 is you get this glass mat kit. It's a $60 value, 14 by 17 glass mat with a chamois and some tray or something. Gail's got it, and she's shown it several times. It's cool. I'm not getting it because I already have another glass mat from another company. But if you're new, or if you just have a wish list, hey, Di, hey, Penny, hi, Amy. If you have already, like if you're new or you just want to get the kit, right? So you can get the kit and have no intentions of buying anything ever again. If you have a big wish list, it's a good deal, right? Because you'll get all this extra stuff. So the first option is the glass mat. The second option is you get $30 extra of free stuff. So for your $99 starter kit, you would pick $155 of stuff. Anything from any catalog, online, paper catalog, anything that you want. Hey, Crystal. I don't need to make more birthday cards. Of course I do, because people like you need them. All right, so that's that with Sale-a-Bration, and we'll talk more about it like over the next 2 months. Speaking of, so I put in my first order this morning, and so I got, paper shares and embellishment shares. Everybody's squared away for that. I have 2 extra spots for paper shares. So even though I didn't have a full group of 4 for the 3rd batch that I ordered, I still went ahead and did it. And so I've got 2 left. So if you want it, the link is in the description. It's $35 plus shipping unless you're local, and then you'll be able to pick it up. But the dates, there's a sign-up sheet and all that. Just let me know. So 2 of those available. And then 2 more things. 2 new kits went on sale today. I saw them just in time before I submitted my order. One is Rockstar, and I got that one. Very cute. No stamping though. So it's a good kit to like give to somebody. Maybe kids, grandkids, somebody that's not really crafty. Amy, I did get yours. Yep. Your paper share went in the order that I put in today. Yep. So the kit, so there's no stamping. It's just like everything's pre-printed and you get to put it together and create something. So it's cool. And then there's another one with pandas. So I didn't get the panda one, but they're cool. So check them out. And then the other announcement, I'm going to have a Be Mine class, online class. So like how I've been doing them. It'll be on the 14th and 15th of January. And I'm going to run it the same, like I'll be live. That's a Sunday and a Monday. So I'll be live Sunday night. We'll make a couple projects. Then I'll be live Monday night and we'll make some cards. Then there's going to be if you want to get in on the kit, like the make and take kit for it, you're going to order the suite of products because we're going to use everything in there. So that's a $75 suite. It comes with the stamp set, the punch, the paper, the ribbon, the doodads, something else. Oh, there's little treat boxes. So we're going to use all of that, and you'll order it with a code. If you already have that stuff and you still want the package that I'm going to mail out, you just order $75 of other stuff, right? And I'll explain all that later. All right. So today's happening this is the first Thursday of the month and of the year. So this is my virtual workshop. So I like to start out the year with birthday cards because we all need them. And I thought I would like to use this cute Hey Chuck set. I got this a couple months ago. And it wasn't something that stood out to me at the beginning of like when it first came out of the catalog, but I'm like, it's cute. So any critter that you have, you should be able to substitute with this, or flowers or anything like the cutout, like the papers that we're cutting and everything, all the designs, you can totally redo with whatever stamp set you want, really. Right. So let's get down here and hey, Gail. And we'll go over here. So yeah, this is the Hey Chuck. And, this is like the third chicken set that we've had. So if you have Hey Chick or what was the second one? There was another one. I can't remember. So, but anything, otters, goats, donkeys, whatever we've had should work. Any kind of critter or none, like I said. Here's the dies that go with it. And I've only actually used one of these die cuts because not everybody's going to have this, right? So I can't stamp things for you. So what would be the point in die cutting something? So not going to do it with the workshop. So this ordering code at the bottom of the screen here, right here. This is open through the end of January. All right. So the 31st. If you place a $50 order, you're going to get all the paper bits that I've got and in envelopes for everything that we're making tonight. If you place a $75 order, you'll get the make and take kit and a full pack of the, what are these called? Rainbow adhesive back dots. So, and this actually is how my embellishment kits worked out. I ended up with one for myself, which is cool, but I liked it. I'm not doing any more of the embellishment shares. Only have the 2 paper shares extra. But I love this because you get a half a pack of everything and then you decide what you want more of, right? So $75 order, that's going to get you a full pack of these dots. Now, these are in the hot balloon suite, but they're good for anything spring, or these are going to be good for Easter. Anything, really. I like them. All right. And they're soft. They're not like faceted. So it's a soft rounded finish. Let's look at that. They're not so tall that it's going to give you problems with the mail. All right, so let's get started. So first card, we're going to do some background stamping. We're going to build a scene. So that's why I say you can use any stamps you have. Birthday Chick, that was the other one, Sue. Yep, it was Hey Chick and then Birthday Chick. Yep, and now Hey Chuck. Oh, Lord. All right, so we've got Azure Afternoon card base, 5.5 by 8.5. I want to move these over here. And I score that at 4 1/4. And then you've got 2 pieces. These are both 4 by 5 1/4. One is for the inside, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that right in there. And then the other is for our stamping on the front. And we're also going to use a fun Rays of Light stamp that I just got recently. All right, here we go. All right, this is going to go on the front. You also have, I've punched these out. This is with the double oval punch. So we've got basic white and the azure afternoon. So we're going to stamp our greeting in there, build that. You also have 2 of these weather vanes. So I'm going to glue these together right now just to double them up, make it a little bit more sturdy. But if you want to use them separately, that's fine. You have 2 of them. So let's just hold on to this. And we need a couple of dots of glue. Yikes. And then try to line this up. Oh, good. Nailed it. The good thing about this art glitter glue is it's not going to be sticky when all the extras, that's hanging out of the glue. Unlike this Tombow glue, you get a little bit on the side and everything will stick to it. All right, put that off to the side. Now we're going to stamp this. Now, if you don't have the Rays of Light, anything that you can use to make like a sun background. If you have a stencil, I think we used to have a die that you could cut and it would make this, like, these panels were bigger, but anything. You could even just take a sponge and just make streaks to make the sunlight. So I'm going to start with that one first. And I don't mount my stickers, especially on these big stamps, and I just flop it right on the table here. So I'm going to want to, let's see, how am I going to do this? Because I want it up this part. So I think I'm going to go like, I have to flip it this way. All right, so I want it like here because I don't want to have everything, I don't want it to be here on the bottom part. All right, hopefully that made sense. Because I only want to stamp the top part of my card. So inking up direct to my stamp. Ooh, and that's another thing that I forgot. They brought back the brayer in this mini catalog. Gail brought hers out the other night. You know what? I need a piece of scratch paper. Boop, boop, boop. All right, let's pull this out of the trash. From the order, that's fine. All right, so what I do, and I'm trying to keep this straight-ish, and this may have landed a little bit lower than I wanted. All right, now rub all over this. Ooh, I like it. Perfect. All right, now this I'm just going to wipe off and put back in the container. Oh, and you know what I just realized that we need is I got to stamp and cut out my chicken or my chuck. All right, so you will get a 1/4 sheet of basic white. And I'm just going to use this right here. Has anybody else, I know Gail and Sue and I talked about this. In the last order I got a pack of 5x7 basic white cardstock, but there's no information about why you get it. Like, I don't know why it doesn't say if it's different, which I'm looking. It doesn't look like it's a different color. But all right, we're going to stamp and I want let me look at my notes here. I want the big one. So when I cut these, just to show you, I only put the stickers on like the smaller pieces because I don't trust that they might fall off and disappear somewhere. But these bigger guys, they stick to the blocks really well. So I don't usually put the stickers on them, but I do save them just in case I ever get rid of this, you know. Rose, you got 4 packs of that white paper? How'd you get 4? I only got 1. Now I feel cheated. I mean, if there's free stuff, I want it. All right, let's put this on here. Now, I like Captain Pooler Midnight. I only use this on my rubber stamps because it does not come off of your photopolymer stamps, but I need to let that dry a little bit. So let's put that over there and clean this. Yeah, I got 1 pack, and it's not even like I got 1 pack in every order. It's like I've only got 1. Oh, in 4 different orders. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, no explanation. There's been no mention of it in the weekly updates or anything. Just a free gift. Yeah. What are they up to, though? I don't know. All right. I think I'm done with that one. I've planned the cards so that we're using all the different chickens. Because why not? All right. So that's that. Now I'm going to do, let's see. We got to get our fence pieces. And I'm going to use pecan pie for these. And I'm just eyeballing. I probably should have like made a mask, but I'm just going to eyeball right down here, the fence line. And it doesn't really matter if it goes over the yellow part because I'm going to color these with some blends. And actually I want to leave an opening for the chicken, for Chuck rather. Nice. A pecan pie. And then let's do crumb cake because I want to add some like dirt. And this is what I brought in the Seaside Bay. I thought maybe do I need those speckles or these speckles perched in a tree, but let's see. First, I want to ink blend. Just kind of get this dirty looking. So I'm just going to go to the side. Oh, yeah. Now, if you don't have ink blending brushes, use a sponge. If you don't have a sponge, maybe just find a stamp that will add some speckles. You just want something down here so it's not stark white. And actually, I can go in and go right over these because we want the dirt to go right up to the line. All right, that looks good. I feel like I can use these speckles. It's just something to have a little, make it a little not plain, right? Yeah, Sean, I wonder too. So if anybody is watching that is a customer that has placed an order, let us know. Because I'll tell you, I look at the orders that my people have put in and it doesn't say anything about it, but I don't think it said it on mine either. So maybe I'll just have to ask somebody if nobody here can tell us. Yeah, Gloria, my ink pads are spongy for sure. And some I feel like I need to re-ink, like maybe that crumb cake. I find when I'm using the same ink pads a lot, like I've been using Sweet Sorbet and something else, I can't remember. They tend to, it seems like they get dry quick. All right, so here's our base. And then we're just going to real quick add, hopefully this is, oh, bronze. This is the wrong one. We're going to make it work. Bronze, bronze. I thought I had pecan pie. Yep, here we go. So dark and light pecan pie for our fence. Oops. It's getting out of control. All right, so let's start with the dark. And I just like run it down the side. just add some, so there's different variation in the color. And then I'll fill in with the light. Kind of go back and forth on that one because that's where they came together. And I didn't have them lined up that great. All right. So see, you can cover right over the yellow bits that I stamped over. It doesn't matter. Even if we can see it later, again, doesn't matter. And the fact that these aren't like necessarily even at the bottom, guess what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right. I like these alcohol markers more and more. I've not been a big coloring fan like over the years, but the last few I've gotten more into it. But I can't sit here and color all day like Gail does, or all night. Oh. All right, this is a good base. I like it. So I want this here. And then even though this is like extra big, I still want to just put this on there just because it was interesting, right? And I'm going to have to sit it like on top of the post. Let me just glue that on right now because that is the only place it's going to fit, is right there. And I don't want to go this way because that's like the back side of the dies. Like, can you tell a little bit different? It looks a little bit sharper on the bottom. Oh, you're welcome, Die. I can't believe, I hope you got it before now, your Christmas card, because I actually, yours was one of the first batch that I sent out. I tell you, I got a whole batch of cards on December 26th, and they were all postmarked the 19th. And I thought, is my post office messing with me? Like, because I was actually checking the mail every day just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And oh man, look at that smudge. And that's probably not going to get covered up a little bit. All right, I am going to go ahead and glue this on. Whoa. Yeah, and I sent some things that I hope they made it. Guess I'll have to double check. All right, do this and our where'd that guy go? Right here. Jeez. All right, let me put these away. Now he's just going to get a little bit of color. Actually, we'll just do a little ink blending on him because I'm going to cut him out versus using the dies because I don't feel like dragging it all out. All right. So this, I'm not too worried if I go out of the lines. I just want to give him a little bit of quick color. That looked pretty good. And what about his tail? I think I need to get some markers out for that one. Oh, everything is sliding. That's fine. All right. We'll do a real quick. What orange is this? Pumpkin pie. And I know this is old. All right, his beak. That's good. And I'll make his tail. It doesn't matter. I can make it red. Light cherry cobbler. And then let's see if I have a dark cherry cobbler. Medium, close enough. Just going to go on these edges that I missed. I'm good with that. Okay. All right, we are going to cut this out real quick. Oh, you know what? His feet. Let's get that orange again. Oh, different orange. That's fine. Oh, pumpkin pie. I don't think their feet are really orange, are they? Yeah, Di, it is cute. But like I told him at the beginning, like whatever critter you have, and you know, I'm just making a scene. Making a scene. She's making a scene again. No, building a scene. If you didn't want to do critters for this, you could have stamped anything you want on this white piece. You could do flowers. I think as long as it would coordinate with the azure afternoon base, card base, then you're good. And actually, you know what? If you don't have this color ink, the azure, pick something that is kind of closer, you know, that would coordinate, or just black and white. There's options. All right. Now I'm definitely cutting this closer than the dies would get it. But this is just how I would normally cut it anyway. And I'm not going to go in there in between his hair. Oh, you know what? I could have made that red too. Is that his eyebrow, or is that a... Yep, it is. All right. Well, that's probably going to get cut off. All right. Almost done. I think I had not intended to cut this out originally. If I had stamped him on here first, made a mask, then stamped my light, my sunlight, that would have been different. But I like this because it'll be popped up. Okay. Oh, so cute. All right, we got to add some Winkostella. Yeah, a lot of twisting and turning. I find it's easier to like just keep my scissors up and down and then turn the paper as I go. All right, Winkostella all over the body. And why not is everything up here. Okay, and we'll pop him up, and then we'll do our greeting and add some gems. So yeah, I think I will do the embellishment share again for the next catalog, because I really like that, having a sample of everything, because half a pack is just enough to get an idea, like whether you're going to like it or not. And then the ones that you like, you just go back and buy the full packs. All right, let's put him right here. Oh, for cute. All right, now we need that azure afternoon. And It's Your Birthday will fit in here, or Rise and Shine will fit in here. Let me see my notes. Did I expect anything? Did I write down the greetings? Nope. All right, so let's do Rise and Shine. That just seems like a weird greeting, but we're going to go with it. One thing that I do not get is You Rule the Roost. I mean, I can't think of any time when I would make a card for that to say to somebody, you rule the roost. I don't get it. I need to pull this a little closer to my face. All right, neat. Got it. So I mounted that You Rule the Roost, but I may never use that because really, that just doesn't make sense to me. Hey, Helen. All right, so put this greeting away. And notice when I mount my stamps, I try to keep them in the same spot that they are on the case. So then I know exactly where to go. Just a little something. All right. So even though Rise and Shine seems kind of weird, I could still say like happy birthday on the inside. Because yeah, that's what these are supposed to be, birthday cards. Jeez. But it just goes to show you, you can change the greeting to be whatever you want. All right, let's get this. I do like how the fence and the dirt ended up. And that the ray of light. I don't know why I haven't got that before, that stamp. Like I just recently got that one. All right, and then I don't want to cover up too much of the fence or too much of the sun. All right, that's that. And we're going to use some of the azure dots. So see, with the half a pack, you get you get 5 of each one. So that's enough. Let's do that. And then over here, do a big one, little one. And then let's do another little one. And I know I just put my finger right in that glue spot. Jeez. All right. Keep those there. So that's our first card, Rise and Shine. I don't know if you can see how shimmery his body is. I don't think that's coming through. Oh, there we go. A little bit. Yep. Gail, you rule the roost is like saying you're the greatest or you're the best. Really? Okay. Didn't occur to me. That just didn't make sense. All right, so that is number 1, card number 1. Number 2. Oh, you know what? Look at these. Okay, I had to mail in some swaps the other day, and I made 2 extras. So, Rose, don't look if you don't want to see them. But this is one of my swaps that I made with the Be Mine suite. Now, this is, I haven't decided if this is going to be in one of the class, one of the cards that we're making for class. I don't think so. But I used Sue's idea of the 2 pieces of the designer paper, and then I tied ribbon around it, and then I did the little swirly on the inside. Then this one I really like. This is Fresh Freesia with a new embossing folder, and it's called Layering Florals or something like that. It's very detailed, very 3D, I should say. So then I just smeared my white craft ink all over, and it caught all the raised up bits. Then I had to let it dry overnight. And then the paper butterflies. So this was Fresh Freesia. I did the butterflies with Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. So Highland Heather like went in the middle, and then Gorgeous Grape on the outside. And then these gems were from the regular catalog. So, but I really like that. And the inside I just made white. But that's 2 swaps. I had 4 that I sent out, but of course the other one I didn't make extras. Okay, next card, which is another of Sue's ideas, because I love her fun folds and everything. So this, we're going to make the fractured card. So we've got, we're going to do a petal pink base, 5.5 by 8.5, score at 4 1/4. I'm using some old, not old, but it's from this country gingham because I have a whole pack plus extras of it. So we're using that. There are some gingham prints in the Be Mine pack, but I wanted to use the petal pink because then I was thinking about which dots am I going to use. So your print may not be the same exact one. You may get one that's more petal pink, but either way, I'm going to give you all the bits that I cut out. So this is a 6 by 6 piece. So I cut it at 4 inches first, and then I turned it and cut it 5 1/4. So this piece is good to put on your envelope flap. This piece, maybe we'll put it on the inside. Okay. And this one actually won't fit in the envelope when I pack your stuff. I usually have to just put it separately, but you'll get it, all the pieces. All right. Now, so it's going to go here like that. Then we've got basic white 4 by 5 1/4. This is for the inside. So let's go ahead and put that in there. And then I know we want to stamp our chicken soon, but all right, what we're going to do is we have this rectangle or square. Excuse me. This was cut with the stylish shapes dies, and it's about 2 3/8 inch square. So I die cut that, and then this is 2.5, I think, or no, 2 1/8, 2 1/8 by 2 1/8. So that's going to go like that. But we want to lay this part down first so that we can add our strips. These strips are 1/4 inch, so 1/4 inch by 5 1/4. It's going to be plenty big for what we need. And then we have another quarter sheet to stamp. Hey, Jamie Gibbs, you did make it. You just missed the first card, which was we built a chicken card. So cutesy. All right, so this will be to stamp our chicken, and this one we're going to use. I got an itch. Oh, we're going to use this fun one that is going to be on a skateboard. This, I thought it was so funny. He reminds me of a surfer dude, but then I realized, oh, he's a skater. I guess that could be beach. He could be at the beach too. I don't know. All right, so that's that. I'm actually going to use, where'd that scrap go that I had? I'm going to save this piece. So I want to stamp in black first and let it dry, and then we'll put the fractured part together. All right, so let's do this. And again, our Midnight, Catherine Pooler Midnight. And I'm going to stamp the skateboard separately, just because I don't trust myself to be able to get it perfectly on there. All right. So see how I did that? I just put that on the back. Do what you got to do to get everything stamped. All right, so we'll let these dry and put the rest of it together. All right, put these back. Okay, so this guy is just going to get, I want to stamp the greeting like in the corner. And when I cut out this chicken, he's going to hang out like over on the side. All right, off to the side. But we can start by putting this right in the center, or wherever we want it to be, really. Now, the reason I'm doing this part first before I put it here is because we're going to glue these strips down, and they're going to hang off the edge, and we have to be able to cut them off. So if you do it, if you put this layer on here on your card base first, you won't be able to. All right, let's just eyeball that. That looks good enough. And I actually was hoping that this line was the same. Yep. All right, so with this fractured card, we're going to glue these strips starting at like this corner and going across. All right, so I'm just going to run glue. And I think it doesn't matter if you put the glue on the strip or on the card. You just want to butt it up to this die cut. All right. And I started right here at this corner, not off the paper, because we're going to do that. Now we're going to come here and right across. And I guess people have done these lots of different ways. All right, run that off the edge, turn it. Add this little strip. And if you want to make your strips bigger, make them bigger. Any smaller than 1/4 inch is a little bit difficult, A, to cut consistently, but B, to deal with and try to glue on. All right, and now this last one. You could also mix it up, maybe changing the color of your strips. But I kind of like the monochromatic look. All right, so that is that's an easy way to get those. Hey, Julie. Hey, late is better. At least you're here. All right, now I'm just going to cut these off. All right. I like it. And I can glue this on. Yeah, for some reason I had 2 packs of that country gingham paper. And I didn't use it all up, so we're using it. Plus, I like the petal pink. All right. Now that's going to go there. Nice. All right, and then we can give this guy a little bit of color. Oh, just hold my markers. Okay. So I think I told you guys this at the beginning. When they changed the marker size with this new catalog, they do fit in the old case. So I pulled all mine out. Yeah, cutting small strips is hard. And I always have to start like with a bigger piece and just move it down this way. I can't cut a 1/4 inch just on that big guillotine cutter. I can't even see it. All right, so let's figure out colors. Well, let's make his skateboard. Let's do a little bit of crumb cake. And then the wheel can be maybe granite gray. They don't have to be boring colors. We're going to add some color on that one. So petal pink, I think we should go with maybe Lost Lagoon because he's got to have some color in his shorts. Let's do his shorts, petal pink. Oh, cute. And then the dots, Lost Lagoon. And then his skateboard. Did I say surfboard? This can be Lost Lagoon. A little dark, but that's okay. All right, and he can be, they don't all have to be, have color, like chickens. All right, his nose is going to be Calypso Coral. I don't really have a lighter color that I could make his body, so, all right, we'll do his feet, and we'll make his feet lemon lolly, or his legs, just so we have a little bit of something there. Actually, we can do this part lemon lolly, and this part. I really like this rounded tip on the new style. All right. I like it. All right, that's that. Put these on the ground. All right. Cut this little guy. So, who from Maryland thinks we're really going to get any snow on Saturday? I do not think it's going to happen. All right. I wouldn't mind it because it would happen Saturday night, right? So, not the end of the world. We may see some Sunday morning, but we don't have to leave the house. Well, Dave will have to leave later that Sunday night, but that'll be fine. Cindy, you don't think so? Yeah, I don't think so either. Although, it's certainly cold enough this week, isn't it? It seems like it's too cold right now for snow. It seems like we get more snow when it's about 35 to 37. Once it's in the 20s, it's just doesn't seem like it ever happens. All right, I do want to get in here. So I'm going to cut around all this business first. And then I'm going to go in. Just to get that little bit out. I like that better. But yeah, my lips have been chapped the last few days. Tried to stop at the grocery store last night, but they were closed. You know, we got so used to things being open all night or very late. And now if they're not, I'm like, what? But really, it was after 10. What was I thinking? Cutting his eyebrow off again. So no chapstick. I had to settle for lip gloss that I have, which God knows how old it is. Lucky I didn't poison myself. All right, we're almost there. So I'm definitely going to stamp the greeting in black because I want that to stand out. All right. I don't want to cut his toes off. There we go. Okay. So maybe more time than I wanted to spend cutting that stuff out, but now you get the idea. So if you don't have these, like I said, you use whatever critters, or if you wanted to use flowers, stamp some flowers, pop them up. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom of his feet right now, and I want him to sit on top of his skateboard. All right, I'm just going to hold that for a minute. Oh, whoopsie. Hey, when did that happen? Solo layout. You look lovely, Julie. Seriously, when did that happen? I tell you, I don't know what's up with StreamYard. That's Jamie. Like I wasn't touching anything. That's crazy. All right. Whoopsie. Carol, try Needs for your lips. You get it from Amazon. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that. Oh, MedX, not Needs. Okay, MedX. I will look at that. Is that like Blistex or similar? I'll look it up. I'm game to try anything. All right. So greetings. So I do want It's Your Birthday. And I'm gonna keep this pen. You can watch me cut all night. Yeah, I don't mind doing it. I mean, obviously I couldn't make 20. All right, now let's just show you. So this is at the diagonal. So this guy, I want to be like right here. I just want him hanging off some. Enough so I can have happy birthday right there. Or it's your birthday. It's going to be cute. Now, another thing you could do, say you had, you could stamp this greeting on your scrap and cut it out, and then you could emboss this white piece for just, you know, more texture, and then pop your greeting up instead of just stamping it directly on here. That would be neat. All right, let's get this on here. Oh, I like that. All right, I need mini glue dots, and I'm going to use the look at this, Jamie Gibbs and dye, another remnant from the glitter glue incident. Oh, by the way, I found some on my wall over that way. I had a glitter glue explosion last month, and it just went everywhere. But I just found it on the wall 2 days ago when I was on the phone with my friend. I was sitting in here, she called, I was talking to her, lollygagging, and I looked over, I'm like, what is that shiny, sparkly stuff on my wall? Oh, look at that. I peeled those up and they stuck together. Jerk. So, not too happy about that. Because, of course, I tried to scrape it off and it's not. All right. This is going to be cute. So, lots of mini dimensionals. And those were, the ones that I just used were from Paper Pumpkin. And I can tell because they seem to be taller than the ones we get when we order from the catalog. So I can't really mix and match them. Like if I ran out, I would have to paw through another Paper Pumpkin pack because the other ones are shorter. Oh my God, this is so cute. Okay. Oh, all right. And we want to add some of our gems. All right. I'm thinking I need some here, here, and maybe one right there. A little close, but that's okay. Ooh, I like them. I do like that this petal pink is kind of orange. It's kind of like a sherbet orange. Ooh, I like it. That one's kind of weird though. Let me see. I don't really like it that much. Wipe that off. We can put that one right there. All right. I like that better. And why not give him some Winkostella. Tell you, sometimes the, what are these, BBs or something in here? What are the things in here that make it shake? Sometimes it feels like they get stuck. Oh yeah, we're going to do that. Up tippy top. Let's just do all of them. Oh, I love it. All right. That would be cute too with a wobbler, wouldn't it? Jamie, false. All right, so that is number 3. Let's turn the page to Tony's Notebook of Fun. All right. Ooh, all right. Now this one, Lemon Lolly. I love this new lemon. It's a good soft yellow. I really like it. Really good for Easter cards. Oh, I'm looking at the screen. It looks really bright on the screen. That is not accurate. This is extra. So we've got a 5.5 by 8.5 card base. Score at 4 1/4. The only thing I'm thinking now about that wobbler is I have the minis, and I don't know. I would have to have a bigger chicken because the wobbler thing is bigger than him. This is like skinny chicken. I would need the fat chicken. I would need this one. Would be a good wobbler for sure. Note to self. All right, so we have got Lemon Lolly. Then I've got basic white 4 by 5 1/4 for our inside. Now, if you're looking ahead and you see postage dies in my pile, just know that these are not the Stampin' Up! Ones. Stampin' Up! I've been trying to get these from Unity for 2 years, and I finally was able to order them. And then Stampin' Up! Came out with theirs like a month later, so too bad. All right, so we've got Lemon Lolly, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to do a background. We're going to use the sketch plaid on this one. And actually, let's just do that. So again, I just put this right on the table and get my Lemon Lolly. So yeah, my ink pads are very juicy. If you have linen ink pads or just different ink pads, you might want to use the brayer and ink up on your ink pad and then add it that way. That's how we used to do things. All right, I'm just going to put this right on here, trying to keep it straight. Oops, well, that kind of fell out of my hand. All right, where did my scratch paper go? Right here. Ooh, I love it. It looks a little bit crooked, but I'm going to get over it. It's just slightly. All right, let's wipe this off. Now you can also take these background stamps and just run them under the faucet to clean them. But these chamois are very handy. All right, now I can just put this back, although I will let it air dry a little bit. Okay, this is going to get glued right down flat on our card front. Oh, I picked the wrong side to be the card front. Oopsie. You know, sometimes when you cut and fold them, we get this little edge at the bottom, and I didn't pay attention. Oh, well. All right, so basic black. This was about 4 by a smidge over 3. But the Stampin' Up! Dies, whatever size worked, right? But yours will be cut with this one because that's what I have. All right, this white piece, 3 3/8 by 2.5. All right, so we're going to do that. And we're going to stamp. Ooh, the Roadrunner. This is what I call the Roadrunner. No, this one. This one's a squawker. We're going to use him on the last one. So this guy, trying to think. Yep, it's his turn. And I guess I could turn it this way. I guess it doesn't really matter. I can have him here. And this one is going to be, I need birthday cakes. All right. So Roadrunner, let's try to stamp him. Trying to see where his feet go because I don't want him to be crooked. It's kind of like that. Let's hope for the best. Oh, perfect. All right. So as far as the background goes, obviously if you don't have the stippled or sketch plaid, you use whatever you want. You could emboss that layer. You could leave it plain. You could get it wet, crinkle it up, flatten it out some just to give it more texture. I don't think this one needs a fence, but we are going to do You've Got Something to Crow About. Although, no, we're going to do birthday. All right, birthday will go up here. It's your birthday. And then I was going to stamp this little cake like as if it's sitting on the ground right next to him. Oh, cute. Cute, cute. All right, wash these. Now I do want to do a little bit of ink blending around the edge, but I need to wait for this ink to dry a smidge because that's the only thing. I love Catherine Fuller Midnight, but it's kind of like the VersaFine Onyx where you gotta let it sit for a minute. All right. But yeah, this was just cut extra. So it's going to go like this, popped up. And that. You know, the only thing this set doesn't have is a whole lot of like little something to go around the edges. You know, like little dots or something. Oh, I hope you feel better, Sean. You have to lay down. Yeah, come back whenever you can, but definitely go take care of yourself. All right, let's do some of these speckles from Seaside Bay. Any little speckles would work. And actually, I want to wait till after I ink blend because I might ink blend right over it. All right, let's see if this is... there's some yellow in there. I'm not really good at wiping these down. All right, let's just go for it and hope the ink is dry enough. And I really just need a little bit. Just so it stands out against that black background. But I tell you, I love the postage dies. I wish they had come out with them sooner. because I already have, I'm not, getting rid of the ones that I got from Unity because I do like them. And actually, I like them better. The points on the ends are different. So pay attention to the edges if you're looking at postage dies, because they're not all the same. Some have like, it's a pointy edge, and I just didn't like that. But Penny, your daughter was in grade school, was telling me a story about her school day and shared that a boy in the class said the F word. Oh, he said, oh, that's funny. How old is she? Or was she? I remember if we said like poop or fart, we would get in trouble. All right, let's add a little bit of sprinkles. And this isn't supposed to be like dirt or ground or anything. It's just I want some more dots on there. See it in the very corners? I like it. Just a little something extra that you can see. Nice. All right, let's get this cleaned up. And, ooh, 9 o'clock. Sorry. I do like to be done by 9. But there was a lot of talking. There always is for the workshop, because there's usually like all kinds of things going on for the month. All right. Lemon Lolly. I'm pretty sure I have Stampin' Blends. Yep, Lemon Lolly. Daffodil Delight. No. So Lemon Lolly. So I want to just color his tail and his crown. And then add a little bit of color on the cake that will stand out. We're not going to color his whole body because there's no point. We want this to be simple, like just black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Okay. And we'll do, oh, we need a bright yellow candle. And then how about, that doesn't want to go in there. She was 10, Penny. Dork. Now she's 50. It still says it. That's awesome. All right, we're going to do orange. Ooh, and you know what? What is this pink? Light Melon Mambo. All right. I like orange and pink together. So now, that's that. Oh, I love it. Where'd that orange go, though? He needs a nose. And a wattle. Whatever that's called. Cute. All right, we're going to mount this, pop it up, and then our last card is pretty easy, but I just want to explain the cutting. All right. I love that. Okay. And then we're going to use some foam tape right now just to make it quicker on the cutting or on the assembly. Okay. Peel these up. But a simple card like this, you could do any color with black. And if you don't have the Lemon Lolly, use your Versamark to ink that up, and then you just color your bird with whatever light yellow you have. It'll be fine. All right, a little bit of glue to make this slick, and then we're going to add some dots. Oh yeah, I like that. Cute, cute. All right, we'll put a dot here. and then 2 over here. Nice. I love it. And why not Winkostella, right? Come on. Oh, Carol, you've been saying the whole time to use Melon Mambo? Funny. That was what I just grabbed because I couldn't even see what the color said. Yeah. Cute. I like it. I could do more with the shimmer for sure. Or the Winkostella. But I'm loving it. All right, last one. This takes a little turn in the color department. But I thought we could use one maybe that was toned down a little. So this is going to be a gatefold, which means it comes in like this, but we're going to do it this way. So it's going to fold top and bottom. So what we start, this is 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm going to have yours scored for you, but I just want you to see how I do it. And I got this from Sue. So we want to make, our card is still going to be 4 1/4 to work with. So half of that is 2 1/8. So we're going to make our first mark at 2 1/8. All right, fold that. Actually, let me get this out of the way. Burnish this down. Then I like to roll this a little bit to kind of train it to, because I want to smash it down. You want to bring this in and touch it to that edge so you get a perfect meeting in the middle. All right. Because if you were to score it 2 1/8 and then 2 1/8 on this side, sometimes you fold them together and there's a little gap because the cardstock is not perfectly 8.5 or 5.5, whatever it is. So it's better just to fold one, score one, and then fold the other one in to make it neat. All right. So, and this is pebbled path. So this is what I said. It's going to go this way. All right. So it's still a gatefold, but opposite. All right. Then we've got a piece to a 1/4 sheet to stamp and cut your whatever chicken you want. And this one we were going to use this guy. Excuse me. I have 2 pieces of designer series paper. These are from the Earth and Elegance pack. So Moody Mauve and, oh, look at that. I didn't cut the, oh yeah, I did. I cut it just an 1/8 inch down. So since this is 2 1/8 inch wide by 5 1/2, I cut these at 2 inches by 5 3/8. So it just has a smidge of a border. Now, if you wanted to put both of these, if you want to put them both like that, that's up to you. I'm going to do this one here, mauve on the top, and the pebble path on the bottom. And then this is going to go like that. All right. This piece, Moody Mauve, is 3 by 4 1/4. So then we have 2 3/4 by 4. And, it takes me a couple days to update my blog, but I will have that updated for you. Now, I'm going to use magnets to close these. So let's go ahead and glue this top piece on, not the bottom, because I want to hide that magnet. And I will link the magnets that I get from Amazon. Let me turn this around so I can see what I'm doing. All right, that is a very tiny border, but I like it sometimes. Sometimes I like to do a 1/4 inch, sometimes I do an 1/8. Oh, that's a little wonky over here. Ugh. All right, so I want a magnet in between on this cardstock, so it'll be sandwiched in here. Then the other one I will put here. So I'm going to just eyeball and say, I want the magnet to be about there. Boop, I'm just holding my finger right there. So let's do a little glue. And I'm just going to put that down. And I like to add a little piece of tear and tape right across it, just to make it like a smooth transition. All right, and then we're gonna glue this designer paper right on top. And again, teeny tiny borders. I like it. Oh, Rose, Lauren Hutton. You're right. Yep. Now I'm going to think of it. All right. And then our piece here, I'm just going to glue this layer on so I can put the magnet on. So all I want is glue right behind there. And then I'm going to center-ish that. That looks a little bit crooked. I guess it's okay. Yeah, it's stuck down there, so it's okay. All right, now for the other magnet, all we have to do is let it drop. Oh, look at that. And let me put these away. So I know it's going to be there. Let's put a little glue, and then again, just let it drop. And add a little bit more tape to go over that one as well. And now we can get to stamp our bird, and I do intend to use these bubble bath dies because when you hold it up here, it looks like this lighter shade of pink is a perfect match to that bubble bath, whatever. Bubble by. All right, and I was going to use the squawker one. And I may not sit here and color this. I'm definitely not cutting this guy out. So let's just stamp him. And you know what? We need a different birthday. Let's put him on this side. All right, that works. Now I'm going to stamp his the greeting in Moody Mauve, but if you don't have that, you could emboss it or you could stamp it in Pebbled Path. Oh no, Pebbled Path would be good. That way, if you don't have Pebbled Path, you can use the black and maybe stamp off just so it's a little bit lighter. But I think I'm going to do that and color him in later. And you know what? I didn't grab another. Let me grab a different birthday very quickly. All right, let's do more wishes. All right, you know what? We're going to go with this one because we can still. I did say bubble butt, didn't I? That was a slip up. Throughout the year, this was in the mini catalog, but it's a carryover. So if you didn't get it, you can still get it. Oh, perfect. This is going to go right up here. And like I said, Pebbled Path. And hopefully, let me test this first. All right. Hopefully this will be straight. Straight enough. And I think I want just a few of those little dots. No, I want the ones from the Seaside set. Seaside Bay. These were good dots. Even though it's kind of like a weird, why is it curved? I don't know. But it's going to be good just to, just turning it a little bit so I get different, it's not straight. I like it. All right. in the interest of time, I will color this, finish coloring this later, but I will add the dots. Because I don't want to keep you guys too much over. Now, next week, let me tell you, I'm going to do some birthday projects. Think of like favors. Oh, that had to stick down right there, didn't it? Favors, treat bags, just like a little, like maybe birthday in a bag kind of thing. A lot of things that you will be able to get actually from the dollar store to like put together to make a little birthday treat thing. But that's going to happen next week. Let's do that and right over there. And then the following week I had planned to make probably a little, maybe a mini book or something with the Be Mine suite of stuff. And like I said, that class I'm going to have will be January 14th and 15th, but we'll have more on that. So cute. This is cute enough. And I think the colors, like, really, if you're not doing critters, this would be good if you had like flowers, because this is just a good background. Flowers or any kind of abstract things. I like it. You had to pause while we're still here. No, I'm kidding. We're finished now. All right. So, oh, I didn't put this on the inside, did I? 4 basic white, 4 by 5 1/4 for your inside. Let's go ahead and put that in there. And all I'm going to do is add some Moody Mauve ink to this, and maybe a Pebble Path to color him in. Because, like, they don't have to be like real colors, what they are in real life. It can be anything. Right? All right. Let me bring out the bring back the other 3. And thanks, Cindy. All right. So this was our Moody Mauve. Then we had our Lemon Lolly. Our Fractured Card in the Pebbled Path. And these are not all going to fit, are they? Because my screen's low. All right. And then over here. Oh, you know what? Let's do it this way. And then we can squeeze them all together. So we've got our scene, our fractured card, our postage, and then our gatefold card with a magnet. And I will give you the magnets too in your kits because I have enough left. So that is the workshop. Whoa. Yeah, StreamYard is definitely acting weird. I don't like when I change the camera and it's like, thanks, Julie. So yeah, all that stuff coming up. And this code is good for the whole month. And you would get, like I said, $50 order gets the make and take kit. 75 or more gets the kit plus the dots, the pastel, or what are they called, rainbow dots. And that's that. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Love, share, likes, like all the things. And I will catch you next Thursday. All right. Thanks. Good night. Bye.